So, what brings you here?
I am a teacher. I have to teach my students how to become media literate. I know you're the man that is very knowledgeable about this. By the way, who's the guy with the mustache?
Oh, him? That's Professor Dan. He is a media guru. His advice is sought by just about anyone that has ever picked up a camera. Ah, so you're one of the top 20 percentile of society that is given the task of what I call a cultural manager.
A cultural manager. Oh, what does that mean?
Well, you're one of the indoctrinated class whose consent is crucial to making the economic and political system run. What you need to understand is the purpose of media is to foster continued support for that very system you and others like you have the task to manage.
It sounds as if you're holding me responsible for this system. A system I assume you believe is innately oppressive and exploitative. I, and others like me, chose this vocation so that we could provide you with tools and the skills to avoid being the victims of such a scenario.
Well, that all seems laudable, but in reality you foster consumerism rather than stewardship, market participants rather than political participants. Unwittingly or not, you participate in manufacturing consent.
Hey, but that's why I am here. I want the tools to help figure out this media mess.
Okay, I think the first thing you need to understand is what is the function of media insofar as the dealers of power are concerned. They seek to distort the truth that reaches the masses. They seek to direct collective attention to those issues they need people to be concerned with. And they seek to distract the people with products of mass consumer appeal, such as Monday Night Football or E!
Is this a right-wing left-wing thing? Where the right-wing agenda seeks to direct the entire society in the interest of big business and free markets.
Well, certainly the right wing has gotten far more media savvy since the Vietnam War. Just look at Fox News. But this also becomes spectacle. And spectacle is just as distracting as the Super Bowl, so what you need to concern yourself with are the filters.
Filters? What are filters?
Those filters are what the stories that are reported must pass through, and they are the following 5. Number 1, the interests of the media company. Number 2, the interests of the firms advertising in that media outlet. Number 3, the interests of the sources for information that are broadcasted. For example, the so-called experts in the field all have an agenda they want to promote. Number 4, the general belief in the need to provide those mechanisms which support the free market. And finally, the flack and fear of legal action that journalists might face in producing a story. Phil Donahue comes to mind. He spoke out against the invasion of Iraq. Where is he working now?
Is this awareness of these filters enough, though?
No, in the end one must be willing to invest their time in investigating the information they are getting, and who is producing it. In short, they need to put more time in being a political participant than a sports fan.